All right, here we are. All right. I am Stacy, a jeweler with Masterpiece Jewelers. We have owned our store here in Daytona Beach, Florida, for over 28 years, which is quite shocking. And I'm joined by my sister and best friend, Tracy.
Hi there, how are you all?
And we are so glad that you are joining us this evening as well. We will be giving away a $100 necklace at the end of the program. This is about an hour-long program.
Do you want me to share a picture of it?
Yes, would you please?
Let's see if I can get it in here. There it is.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I don't have it in the stream yet. There we go. Oh, very nice. So this is the vermeil, right?
Right.
So that's gold over sterling silver necklace with that premium quality cubic zirconia that you see on there. That is a $100 necklace. Someone will win that tonight. So very exciting. Love it. So please make sure that you share this live broadcast right now to your Facebook page and then share it in the comments section. That will automatically register you for one registration into the drawing for tonight. Now, if you'd like to increase your odds, you can tag your Facebook friends in the comments section. And when you do that, you get an extra entry for each person you tag, up to 10 entries. So you really have a very good opportunity for winning a necklace. Oop, hold please. Thank you. Thank you, whoever said that.
That was Rick.
Thank you. He's like our off-site producer.
I'm telling you, he's a big help.
Helping us last night with the comments, with the asterism, sorry. Okay, so, and we also want to invite you, if you like to win one necklace, you will love to be a part of our Night Before Thanksgiving. It is our second annual Night Before Thanksgiving, right here on Facebook Live and also on YouTube. And it is Wednesday, November 24th, starting at 7 p.m. We'll be giving away $1,500 in fine jewelry prizes. It will be a total of 18 giveaways that night. And that includes a $500 red diamond and gold pair of earrings and a $500 red diamond and gold necklace. And I myself do not own red diamonds. So do you, Trey?
No.
So, well, I own these right now, right? We own these before we give them away.
Yeah, let's wear them.
No. Yes, let's wear them.
Let's wear them.
Let's show them off at every live event that we have from now until then. The future owner won't mind, will they?
Mm-mm.
So there's a very good chance of winning. I figured it out to be, we give away something about once every 5 minutes during that very special Night Before Thanksgiving live event. So it's just a warm, delightful happening. So someday when I'm a real live producer of video shows, which is never going to happen, I will actually look up at the camera, which is what you're supposed to do. Tracy has said she is not going to look up at the camera. She's always going to look at herself or me.
Yeah, look at you. Yeah.
I figured it. When I said yourself, I'm like, no, I know you're not looking at yourself.
Right.
So we had a very busy day at the store today. I say I had a very busy day in my office, but Tracy and Teresa and our new team member Abby and my nephew Hank were all on hand to have a crazy busy day apparently. And as you told me when you came in.
That is correct. Mm-hmm.
And we were visited by Juliet, the adorable dog that looks like she could be Trixie's slightly larger sister. And so that's always fun too.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a cutie pie. So let's see here. Just a couple things before we go over to Tracy's live design-a-thon, which I cannot wait. Design-a-thon. How many hours can you do?
How many hours?
Design-a-thon. And that is that every Tuesday we have our 1 hour live jewelry sale. And that is a fast-paced, bite-sized 1 hour from 12 noon to 1 p.m. And during that time, we will give away a free $500 diamond necklace every single week. So I hope you will join us, have lunch with us. We do it every Tuesday, and so next Tuesday is November 16th, and that means that it will be once again next Tuesday, and then next Wednesday. Right? See how that worked out?
Very
I'm
good.
pretty
You were
smart.
so right on point.
I was smooth with that, wasn't I? I didn't
You
make
were.
any controversial statements.
No.
It's Tuesday, and that's Tuesday.
Yeah. Now, if you had the date wrong,
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be funny.
And then I would count on Rick Warford, our producer, off set to tell me if I have the date wrong. All right, then next Wednesday and every Wednesday we have our live online fine jewelry sale. We'll be giving away this black diamond and gold necklace. It's one of my very favorites, worth $500. So I hope you will join us for that next week as well. So let's go back to our screen here and let's get Tracy started. Are you ready to?
I am.
All right, I'm going to bring up the screen here and Tracy is going to load up.
Okay, so
the
this
program.
is the giveaway.
Very good.
And I'm just going to go over here and just kind of get an idea of where I'm headed with this.
very
Okay.
good.
And I thought it would be fun for us to go ahead and design like an antique type ring that I saw on the internet. I thought it was so cute, and I thought it would be a fun piece to design. So I hope you all like it. This is the original.
Oh my golly.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
I love the yellow, the mill grain. So we will go ahead and try to replicate it. So here we go.
That's exciting, Trey. That is gorgeous.
I really liked it.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into Counter Sketch here, which is what I use to do the designing. By the way, this week we designed quite a few pieces, which was really nice. And they're running very quick right now. I think they're all prepared for the holiday season that is upon us almost. So if you're thinking of getting anything done, this is a good time to actually make an appointment and come in, because I think we really have a nice window right now to get some beautiful pieces done for you. Okay, everything I'm going to do today, we're going to start from scratch. So I'm entering the shank area, and I'm going to pick a shank that I think would be very representative of what we're going to work with. So let's see here. I think this is the one I chose. Yes, oops.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to be trouble, little machine? Well, there it is. It's hiding. Let's pull it out and hope we're doing good. Go back in again. It has not. Oh, yes, It was off.
Okay.
Okay. So I grabbed it and told it to come into the program this
Good
time.
job.
Yeah. If I can catch it fast enough on a double click, it will enter.
And you are a good double clicker. We all know that.
Not bad. Not bad. Double clicker. Okay. It says, please wait. So now we're just waiting for it to load. It'd be funny if it was telling me a thing or two.
You just wait, lady.
Uh-oh. So here it is. And the one that is in the design has a band that's smooth. But you know, with all the mill grain on this piece, I thought it would be fun to have a little mill grain on the shank that we're working with. I'm going to make the area in between, and that is called the profile. No, I'm so sorry. Where am I here? Well, I know where I'm at, but
oh, thank God.
Okay, so the shoulders, they name them different things in a lot of the different designs we choose. So I'm going to make it a little wider. I have a 50-50 chance of it getting wider. Oh, I'm not doing any betting. No gambling today because I needed to go the opposite direction.
Oh, it's gotten very wee there.
There we go. Okay, so we've given ourselves a little more room here, and that's very similar to the design that we had been looking at. right there. And if you can see, I slipped away there. As you can see, the sides of the shank on that one come up a little bit on the side. So we need that area to be as large as I have it, if not a little bit larger. Okay. Oh boy, we're doing everything. There we go. We're back on track. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a center gem. And in this design, it was a diamond. Let's grab a nice bezel here. Oh, I didn't grab it fast enough. I can see how this is going to be. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go quick on this. Oh, is this how it's going to be? Do I need to start over? Do you think? I'm wondering what's happening.
So
sorry, everyone.
It's just not coming up.
There we go. Got it. Got it. It's going to come on in. I just have to go faster because
you
usually
just have to go faster.
Yeah, with my click, I have to do really fast. Now you wonder.
That's right.
Okay, let's push this right on up to the top here. And as you can see, the sides are coming up perfectly. We still might have to move it over a little bit because I believe in the design we are trying to replicate, it will be over just a smidgen more, but I'm going to leave it at this right now. In the design that we are copying, it is yellow for the shank and white for the bezel top with the diamond. So we're going to add, I know, isn't that pretty? You could just leave it like that. Okay, that's the end of the show. Oh, I went into the wrong thing. Here we go. Oh, thank you. It already knew what I was trying to do. Oh, this is hilarious.
What is going on?
Okay, this millgrain right here is what we're going to bring in next. Click, click. Got it. Okay.
Look at her. She's proud of her clicking.
Yep. If you don't click it fast when it's in this kind of mood, you're not going to grab it. Okay, so we are going to bring this millgrain up to the top. And I love this little piece.
Oh,
bring it on up all the way to the top. Let's take a look at it. Let's get a little bit closer. Oh, in my opinion, it might be a little bit big, the design, and I think it needs to come, well, I think maybe it's in a good position, but let's make the beads on that millgrain a little bit smaller. And we can do that by adjusting the bead size. I think I'm going to be going the right direction this time. There we go. So that is more like the design that we are trying to.
That you're inspired by instead of saying copying.
You're right.
That she's been inspired.
And that's really what it is. This is not going to be exact, but you know, an antique ring, it would be hard to find that particular one, and that we can design it right in our store is really a lot of fun. Let's say you had a piece your mother had once had, you remember it on her hand. We could design that ring over again if you don't have it any longer. Okay, so we've gotten this far, which is great. Now we need to add the like a halo of white gold around the edge. Turn this to white gold instead of platinum. It has just a slight different color to it when we're designing. Go right in here and we are going to get our shape.
And Irene Eddy says the wider band gives more balance, I think.
I think you're right.
You preferred that. That's why you designed it that way. So great minds think alike.
Absolutely. Thank you. Let me go ahead and just double check the piece that I'm wanting to add.
Tracy's now on Facebook. Trey, we can talk about that later. You don't need to talk about Survivor while we're on here.
Oh my gosh. 143 is what we're looking for. And that's this one right here.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness, I didn't go fast enough. Sorry, guys.
Here we go again. It's very exciting.
It's okay. We will get it this time. Got it. Okay.
Look at that.
You don't usually see me having to do that, but that is what we're doing. Yep, we're making it work. Okay, we're going to do a lot of polar array. This piece right now is a little huge. Doesn't this look just like the design? So let's go ahead and put the view that you're seeing in top view. And let's make this a little bit smaller. Pull it up a little bit. Make it a little bit smaller still. Maybe go in on the side a little bit more. There we go. Push it down. Maybe go in a little bit more on the sides. Yeah, that's looking very similar to what we're trying to achieve. And it's funny, when I don't see the picture, it's hard for me to remember exactly what we've done. Okay, maybe a little bit more like this here. I hope it catches up. There we go. And guess what I should be doing? I should be saving as we go along. So
Great
let
job.
me do that. And I want to tell you this morning I saved all along. So in case we have a problem, we can go right back to where I had saved earlier.
Love it, Trey.
Okay, so let's go ahead and polar array this particular piece and see if we're about right. So what that means is we're going to take the piece and move it completely around the center stone. We're going to go all the way around to 360 degrees. Perfect. And then we are going to take and go to 6 pieces. There we go. Yeah, I think that will do it. And let's turn that particular set of pieces to the white color. Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and put it in perspective view and take all that gobbledygook off.
I know, right? You could see that.
Let's bring, oh, now we have to put it back on again. We have to bring them up a little bit because they're down a little ways. There we go. Bring it on up to the top or closer to the top. And let's see if we can't angle these downward a little bit on the edges. You know, before we do that, let's take it and remove the polar array with it. There we go. There we go.
That is amazing, the way that middle is bending.
It is. Yep. And I think that's really what we're needing, more of that type of shape right now. And I think that's good right now. You know, everything is, you know, it can always be a little different. Let's see if we can make them just a little bit smaller. There we go. And what's nice is they work in unison. There we go. I think that's a good representation. Okay, and now we need to put some milgrain around that piece. So we don't even have to leave to try to grab a piece. We can just take it from what we're doing right now. Let's go ahead and duplicate the milgrain we have from the centerpiece. And let's put this back in top view. And we're going to pull that piece of milgrain that we just made up. And let's give it the shape that it needs. I think maybe let's try this shape. I think that's good, but we do need to make it smaller so that it will go around the shape that we have underneath it. So we will make this a little smaller right here, the width. I think that's a little too small. Okay, and let's make the length about the same, which is right about there. Let's make the length a little bit shorter still. I think we're getting there.
Wow.
Let's see, let's put it back in perspective view. As we can see, it's floating up a little bit. Let's get it pushed on down. And because we bent the outside, we have to bend this a little bit. It will be that small bead because, oh my goodness, what happened to our beads in the middle?
What did happen to
Well, I know what happened.
Oh,
The circle itself,
ate them.
no, it never duplicated. So here we go. Okay, so now we're going to push this piece back. And
Oh, God.
yeah, and we're going to make it back into the circle that we once were.
So you used it for,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
a
have to be
duplicate.
careful when you duplicate, you have to make sure that it actually duplicated.
and Irene has an interesting question whenever you have a break for that, Trey.
Okay, be just 1 second. Let's just get these. Oh, so close. And these are the kinds of things like I would sketch it out in the store for you.
Oh,
I know. But I would go home and adjust it, or I might even do it at the store. I would adjust it so that I knew all these pieces were correct. Okay, as we know, it's a little lopsided now because it didn't come up directly in the center, and that's okay. We're just going to work with it tonight. I think that is good enough for tonight. Okay, now let's go ahead and put this in the top view. And as you can see, the mill grain is on the edge here. We are going to go ahead and polar array that mill grain. Perfect. And we'll click that box again, click it one more time, and hit polar array. And we're going to grab this handle here and take it to the 360. Okay, almost there. Okay, and now we're going to make the count 6 just like we had below.
look at that.
Okay, so it works out perfectly. And now let's go ahead and add the stones. Let's move this back to regular. There we go. And let's grab another stone.
Let's see how fast she can be, folks. Here she goes.
This one's going to have prongs. Oh, got
Look
it.
at that. She's
Got
so
it.
good. Yes.
I know how to handle this program. I better not say anything.
I know. Let's not get too excited.
Exactly. And it's going to load right now.
And it will be somewhere on there that we
It
cannot
is.
see.
It's
Okay.
gigantic and it's down below. Let's bring it on up to the top. Whoa. Push it on up a little bit more and turn it around. Let's get that sized. Let's pull it over to where we want it to be. And let's make it into an oval shape.
Ooh.
And we are going to rotate the oval shape. Let me get a little closer so that it's going in the opposite direction. So like east-west. We're getting there. One more. And it will be a total of 90 degrees. Let's make it a little smaller so it fits where we want it to.
Did your inspiration one have ovals?
It did not.
I
did
love
not.
this oval idea.
I really like the ovals. Oh, before we put that into the ovals, let's go ahead and, down into the area below. Let's go ahead and change some of the things on this particular design.
Wow.
First of all, see how it is bowed there? We do not need that because it isn't going around a ring rail or a shank. So we're going to remove that. We're going to go down below and we are going to remove the upper rail. We are going to go down below and we're going to remove the lower rail because we really don't need that. I only need the prongs.
Cool.
I'm going to grab it and move it down. Let me move everything up a little bit so you can see what's going on here. We're going to move that down and we're going to move it over. Let's move it down a little bit more. See how close we are into that space. And these are set very low. I think we could actually go a little bit, maybe a little wider with this. So let's go on up here and see what the next one up would be. Didn't grab it quite yet. There we go. A 4x3. My, that changed it a lot.
It did.
Okay, so we need to, right now it's going straight across. I want to have it have a little bit of a tilt to it so that it matches the design on the outside of this ring. I'm going to push it down a little bit. And as you can see, the prongs are sticking underneath here. We need to change the height. We're going to make it lower. And let's see what we've got here. We might have a disaster. No, that looks good. That's just what I'm wanting, just the prongs.
Oh, wow.
I think we could probably maybe do this at 2.5. Let's see, 2.5. And see if that fits better into our design. I think it does. Let's pull it up a little bit. There we go. And I think let's work on the prongs a little bit. Right now, they're very big. What's so great about this particular setting that I love so much that I'm always going to, I can make those prongs a little bit thinner. And I really don't want much of a prong on them. They're going to be set so low, they're not going to be hitting into too much. Let's see where we can go. There we go. That's what I like much better.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I think that's a much better choice. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this and move it up. And we're starting to look really good here.
Yes.
And we have to polar array those particular stones, which are diamonds right now. I think it's going to be this box. We're starting to get, as you can see, we're starting to get really clogged up here with these little dots. Okay, we want to hit this one, and I believe it's this. Goodness me. There we go. And we're going to, again, put the angle at 360. And then we're going to put the count at 6. And that seems to fit perfectly. Perfectly. Okay, and let's see here. I want to remove, I want to go over here and get it so it just has the handles on there. And let's go ahead and just click off of that and see where we're at.
You want to save, Trey?
Oh, good thinking.
Thank you. I'm here for something.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we also have the little stones on the side. Let's go back to let's render this so you can kind of see where we're headed with it. And rendering it means we will make it into more of a realistic metal instead of this is kind of like a drawing or a sketch. And this will give us more of an idea what it would look like if it was actually made in metal. So we're looking really good at this point. Our design that we are working off of had some pretty little princess cut stones that were brought in along the edges, like right in here on the edges in a pretty pink. So that is the next step that we're going to build.
And Katie says, pretty.
Oh, thank you, Katie. Wouldn't that look pretty with a pearl in the center?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I already was thinking that, Katie. Were you thinking that? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing ring.
So that's a great start. And let's see it on a hand. So we are making sure that everything is looking just about right. Oops, let's move our hand. Let's get it so we can move our hand a little better.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. That's really looking nice. I think I would enjoy a ring like that. How about you, Stace?
I think I would as well.
And see, it is starting to look a little antique-y or old, especially. That's why I went with the oval diamonds in there. I thought it gave kind of a different shape that you wouldn't normally see in today's rings.
That was a great choice.
Okay, let's take it off of the hand.
And as Tracy alluded to earlier, when you sit down with us for a design appointment, or I should say with her in this case, um, you together you will build something just the way we're doing right now, a piece of jewelry that you are interested in creating. And amazingly, both Tracy and I have sort of a creative intuition that allows us to be able to glean from you what you're wanting. It's really it's neat. I don't know how it happens, but it does happen like that. And so then really it's then that the work begins, because after you leave, the ring may look perfect to you and ready to go, but Tracy has to go over every bit of it with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that all of the pieces are touching each other, that everything is the right size, that there's no metal intersecting a gemstone. So that takes a minimum of 2 hours to prepare the design, just if it's something that's simple, and has taken up to a couple days worth of work on some pieces that she has done. So when you leave, you just leave with visions of a gorgeous new piece of jewelry dancing in your head. And Tracy begins her process, which luckily she loves.
I do.
So
And many people have seen me doing it at scrapbooking and card making retreats.
that's right. We will go to do that, and I'll be scrapbooking on my computer, and Tracy will be right next to me designing jewelry. Irene says very pretty, and Katie says Tracy is amazing.
Oh, thank you,
That is so
Katie.
sweet,
Thank you
Katie.
so very much. So sweet. Okay, I'm placing this little princess cut diamond. Right now it's a diamond. It will turn into something different later.
Oh, that's cool, Trey.
Let me grab this down here so you all can get a better look. And we're going to tilt this piece just a touch. There we go. Good.
Wow.
Trying to grab that guy and bring it up for everybody to see. Yeah, I think that's about right. We can maybe bring it up just a smidgen more. We don't want it to stick out really far. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put it in the top view.
And use the ever popular.
Polar array. Say it with me, as you would say.
That's right. Polar array.
Okay, we're going to put that angle. And what's so nice about the polar array, it gives us the ability to get everything placed just perfectly. Whoop. Trying to go to 360.
That's
Come
right.
on,
It decided to
360.
shoot back over it.
Oh, oh my goodness.
She's literally started crying.
Let's go back.
No,
and
I shouldn't say literally. That's she lost control of it.
I did lose control. Let's grab it again.
There was some muffled weeping, and then she went on with it.
360, yay. And now it's the count again. We're doing 6 count. Oops, I guess I'm getting a little trigger happy over here. Okay. And we could leave it like that, or we could put millgrain around those also. That is entirely up to the decision of the person getting it or the person creating it. Let's get a little closer here. Let's push those particular guys down again. Just a little bit. They don't need to be up on the top. Let's see how that is. Oh, they're down a little too far. There we go. I think
Perfect.
that's just perfect. And let's go ahead and color them a different color. Let's move this out of the way.
I think it's trying to color the oval. All right, there we go.
There we go. So the original design had it in a nice bright pink sapphire,
Love that.
and we can apply that, and done. So let's move this up a little bit and tilt it and see if we've come close. I'm going to put a more antique color behind it. Earlier today, I chose a green. I thought I've seen many a box with this green. Let's do an 8x8, really 800 by 800, and render. And let's see how close that came out.
You're right. We do see vintage boxes all the time in that color.
Don't we though?
Yep.
I just felt like this color was perfect for what we were working with. And of course, I can always pick a different shape on the outside if I wanted to go with a different shape, or I can bend it a little bit. I could add more bric-a-brac. Is there a way to bring up the picture at the same time? There it is.
Can you move it over? Can you grab it and move it at all?
I might be able
Along
to.
on that top, gray part right there.
Oh.
There we go. Let's see what happens. It might try to snap to the side, Trey.
Where'd it go?
Are you serious?
There we go.
Okay.
So
wow,
it came out
great. That is a great match.
It came out very close, considering that I wasn't really looking at the picture as we were doing it right now too. And every time I make them, it is a little bit different. And you almost can see that some of those are round and some are oval. Look at they're
European cut.
Yes.
And yes, because I saw one's quite round and perfect, and that one you just had
right there.
Yes, that is definitely a European cut, with it being so tall and having such a tiny table and being a wonky shape. All the things I love about old European cut diamonds.
Absolutely. And did you know we can get rose cut diamonds, which are very similar to a European cut, in moissanite, for one thing, probably some other stones too. So if you wanted to replicate it with the older stone, we would be able to do that, which is really neat.
All right, we have some comments. Katie says, I love that touch of pinkness. And then when side by side, she said, I love your version of it.
Oh, thank you.
Now,
I knew what I'd do without you, Katie.
Right. She's really a lifter up of people, isn't she?
She is.
And then Irene Eddy, and we will get back to your question of earlier. I promise I haven't forgotten. She asked, concerning this ring, if someone wanted this to be a grandmother's ring, could different gems be added?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That would be really cute.
I think it would be something that people would comment on.
Absolutely. Even if you could even put the grandmother or mother stones on the edge and have the basic ring with those on the edge, so it wouldn't even be overwhelming.
So you're saying have the children at the edge. So
yeah.
It would still be like you would know what the significance was, but the ring would not be, well, it wouldn't be anyway, but, overly motherly looking, mother ring-ish.
Right.
Thank you, Trey.
Especially with it being such an expensive ring. What I'm doing right now is just applying some family stones on there. And that way we can kind of get an idea of what it would look like with different stones. And that would look really cute.
Wow, that is beautiful.
Really cute. Two of the children were born in October.
That's right. You could totally have. We probably would not orient them next to each other in the ring for aesthetic reasons.
Right.
You're absolutely right. The likelihood of having that many children that didn't hit on the same month.
I know. That would be nice.
Trey, that is so pretty.
Thank you.
Can you put I know we don't have pearl in this program.
Oh yeah, I'd like to do that. We can just put a ball of white in the center. Let's go ahead and just change this to sapphires, because sapphire is something you would see in an older ring like this. And let's go ahead and grab what I would consider my best ability to provide a pearl.
That's right.
I think it's under
idea,
this.
Trey.
Oh shoot, we got into the wrong spot. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Wait, we're in the right spot.
We're in the right spot. I'm sorry about that.
Ooh, that was a
Got
close
into
one
a
right there.
panic. There's our pearl.
Oh, and she got the double click in.
And
great.
And the other day I had to use this shape, and I made it more into an egg shape when we had the conch pearl that somebody had brought in. It was really fun to have the ability to do something with it and know how to make it look pink without the ability in this program. Okay, so assuming this is white, a white pearl. Let me grab hold of it. There's so many pieces on here.
I know, right? You have to show it who's boss now.
I don't know about that. What am I grabbing?
Oh, the whole ring is.
There we go. Let's see how that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Trey.
Yeah. So assuming that is a pearl instead of a big chunk of gold. There it is. I think myself, I might make it a little smaller.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think that is more representative of what you would want to see as a pearl ring.
That is lovely. And the way that you made it, and I know you did not do this on purpose at all, but you made it so there is a little bit of height under the top so that it could have a band or bands on either side if need be.
It could. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for here.
And I want to tell you it is 7:42.
Okay, so this is the last thing I'll do to finish it up.
A halo's coming up.
You're like, where are you putting the halo?
I'm loving this. I'm not thinking that at all.
And I might have chose one that I can't work with, so I should know my halos.
Know your halos, folks.
Know your halos. It's important in this job. Okay, and we are going to move the halo to, oh my goodness, I feel crunch time.
No, you got plenty. You've got plenty of time. I just wanted you to know.
You've got a friend in me.
You've got some time to go.
There we go. We're starting to turn into what I would consider a collar.
Mm-hmm. Very good, Trey.
I'm going to assume it's correct size at this point. Bring it on up. And you could do this with millgrain too. It doesn't have to be diamonds, but just a nice little accent right underneath there.
I love
with
that.
Diamonds.
I love that, Trey. Oh, that ring is amazing with that.
With that pearl.
Pearl in the middle.
Yeah. And you know how we love pink pearls. Let's just make it pink.
There we go. Oh, gosh.
There we go. Perfect. A perfect pink pearl ring.
That is so amazing. And Lisa says pretty.
Thank you, Lisa.
And does anyone have any suggestions for the ring before Tracy finishes up with it?
This is going to be quite interesting because it's going to be this pink and it's going to have that green background.
Oh.
But we might find we like it.
We might. I do like pink and green together.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Gill says lovely.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Thank you very much.
And Irene says lovely.
There we go. It didn't seem like it was rendering, so maybe now it is. So let's hope. I'll tell you, I'd like to make all the rings we do on this show. It would be awfully fun.
I would love that too.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe it won't render for us. It might not.
Spinning.
It is spinning, but now it's stopped again.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say my computer is just being stubborn tonight, but as you can see, we did get through the whole thing.
That's right. It worked for us.
It
did
did.
what needed to be done.
It did. Apparently, it won't render anything else tonight, but that's okay.
It's done.
We'll just pretend like we know what it looks like. Okay, I think we can call it done.
All
if you
right.
want to go ahead and
Very good. So I will
take
go ahead
over.
and take that down. Yep. Go back to us here, make us bigger. And so exciting for that ring tray. Really beautiful. Really beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to remind
Thank you, everyone,
folks,
for coming and playing with me tonight on this and having fun making something.
we have such a good time on this we have a good time all the time, but this particular one is especially nice. I want to remind you that we can help you with your holiday gift buying. We're doing free shipping from all of our online live shows and also from our website, tracyandstacy.com, free shipping to anywhere in the contiguous United States. And if you'd like, we'll even gift wrap it for you. So start thinking of some folks that would like to have a little jewelry for Christmas, and we can help make your gift giving even easier. And if you have jewelry that you are not wearing, we do buy and trade jewelry. And for this particular show, it's great to talk about this because you can bring in enough unwanted jewelry to completely pay for a custom jewelry design if you are, depending on what you have. I have here a list of things that we buy and trade, but of course, this will only be up there a couple of moments. So I would like to tell you that you can go to our website, tracyandstacy.com, and click on the gold buying tab. That will take you to the list as well as some testimonials and more information. We ask that you make an appointment so that we can set aside time just for you so we can look at what you have. If you're not sure if something is real or if we would buy it, please bring it in. Bring it all in. We would like to take a look at whatever you have that you might want to sell or trade. And again, next week, starting on Tuesday, we will have our live 1 hour jewelry sale. That is our lunchtime sale. And between 12 noon and 1 o'clock, someone will win a $500 diamond pendant. And that's sort of nice. So you can enjoy eating your lunch with us and doing a little looking at beautiful jewelry as well. And then on Wednesday, we have our weekly live online fine jewelry sale. And this week, we are going to be having this $500 black diamond and gold necklace. I don't like the picture that much on this. I just want to tell you.
It is pretty, though.
But it is a beautiful piece, one of my favorites. And of course, Tracy and I, and right now, very popular, that granulation there. So it actually has a halo and granulation.
It does.
It's a lovely piece. So that will be starting Wednesday at 7 o'clock, Wednesday, November 17th. And then, no surprise that Tracy will once again be having a custom jewelry design along a week from tonight, starting at 7 o'clock. And like always, someone will win a $100 sterling necklace, and that is a sterling and cubic zirconia necklace, and the one tonight is actually vermeil, so very beautiful piece. And then please mark your calendars to join us the night before Thanksgiving. This is our second annual night before Thanksgiving online. We have we have our jewelry sale, but we also have some festivities. We give away lots and lots of jewelry prizes, over $1,500 in jewelry prizes, and a total of 18 giveaways all happen that evening. So please mark your calendars. You do not want to miss Wednesday, November 24th. Now I'm going to go back to us again, Trey, because let me see if we have any questions, hold please, or comments.
Well, Rain said, do you ever lose track of time when you're using this program? And my sister knows because we live next door to each other, and we do marketing and working on the store when we're not at work. And so some of the time I've lost track. I almost have missed coming to the show on Tuesday afternoon
Yes, that is
because I
happening.
was working on things. So yes.
And so it's really, Tracy really loves doing this, and it's an amazing talent that she has as well. So you're reading these, Tracy. So you see that Nancy says, looks so pretty.
Oh, thank you so much, Nancy.
Sweet Teresa, whose birthday is this weekend.
Yes.
It says pretty. And Katie says, thank you both. I love all your shows. And then Lisa also says, love all the shows.
Oh, that
We
makes
really
us
love
feel
that.
great.
Yes, it really does, doesn't it? It makes us feel really special. All right, so the winner of tonight's $100 cubic zirconia and Verb May pendant is, or I should say necklace, is Katie Van Dorn. Katie, even though you said so many sweet things tonight, the universe has given you a necklace. That is so wonderful. I'm so glad that you got that. Now, as you know, all you need to do is come by the store at your convenience anytime after 10 o'clock tomorrow morning and pick up your prize. So, and it is a beauty that Tracy is giving away. Irene, the way you're spelling that, Irene, right there is often what I do as I'm falling asleep. So we don't have to go into it that Tracy bought a very expensive watch accidentally. Thank God they reversed the sale when she was shopping while falling asleep.
$2,500.
Thank goodness they were so sweet.
I was
those
doing
people.
research. Is the problem?
That's right. But then, I don't know how many people, use their phones when they're in bed falling asleep. We used to read books, but now we just scroll. And what really hurts is when it hits you in the face when you fall asleep. And it's like, so
you are so right.
I hate that. So, okay, so we want to tell you all how much we appreciate you, how much we appreciate you supporting our business here in Daytona Beach, Florida, our brick and mortar store, as well as these wonderful online evenings that we get to spend together, creating such wonderful camaraderie. I love seeing you all here, and it's fun when folks meet up accidentally with each other at the store, and then Tracy introduces them. And if you're really lucky, you get to meet the Warford's dog, Juliet. That's just a bonus. And so please know that we thank you and we appreciate you so much. And so we will be open tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and we are open Saturdays, just so that you know, from 10 until 4 o'clock. And until we see you again, either at the store or at noon on Tuesday, stay sparkly. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.